Well,
hello.
How you doing? Doing things a little bit differently tonight. It's Chris and Amanda from That's Nice, Who Cares? So, we've been doing this podcast for
a week
or two, for a little bit. And I've joined a couple of groups to promote our podcast, to get advice, to engage with an audience, and gather support from fellow podcasters.
Cheers.
And there is a gentleman named Joe Madness. Yeah.
Joe Madness.
Joe Madness for Joe Espinosa, who I sent my podcast link to, and he was kind enough to give us a critique, if you will. And
I laughed my ass off. It was so fucking funny.
Two things. One.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your input.
Yes.
It is graciously appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Two, obviously we need to clarify a couple of things.
What's the first thing?
Well, first thing is he was like, hey, this is a couples podcast. Yes, it is. We are a husband and wife team. Mm-hmm. So that may have not come off. Actually, I believe we didn't introduce ourselves in the first episode.
Maybe I just assumed people knew.
Yeah, well, you watched the third episode, which we appreciate. And,
cool. Uh-huh.
So we thank you for that.
Yes, thank you.
You said some pretty cool shit. You know what I mean? We thought we would like to give you a response because you had the courtesy to give us a shout out. So we figured we return the favor. Not like
shout
you
out
needed.
Back.
Not like you needed, but the people who watched your critique of our podcast. That's Nice. Who Cares? May not fully understand the grasp of some things, and there was a couple of times when you spoke that maybe you missed something. For example, my wife did not say there was no school shootings ever before today. She basically was trying to say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, baby, that a long time ago, way back in the day, before the 90s, before the 90s hit, school shootings were
back
not
in my
as
day.
prevalent as they are now.
Yeah.
Before social media and all that other.
Well, I was born in
nonsense.
1986.
Yeah, before social media and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. People talk shit to your face or talk behind your back. It wasn't all up in your grill, and people weren't taking weapons to school and stuff. That's what she was getting at, and. There was another mentioning of spoons.
Hold on. Well, the Viking thing was very interesting.
The Viking
thing
was
actually very interesting.
Very
That's
good
terrible.
point.
Is that true?
Yes, he was right.
Oh my god,
you have a
that's
very
terrible.
good point that decades and centuries before,
my god,
times and societies were way worse off. So you do have a point, and I agree with you that we are not in a worse off place than it was back in 400 or 500 years ago. That said, I just want to make sure that you understood fully what my wife was saying, because you were giving your critique in the middle of part of what she was saying, and you probably misunderstood that.
Maybe I didn't explain it. I know.
Well, which is fine. Whatever. It's cool. So, I wrote some things down that I took from your podcast, and we'd like to discuss those. Okay?
Sorry, we're eating. We're hungry.
First things first, you said that I never looked at the camera. Yes, I was looking at the camera. Yes, I do have a lazy eye. It's caused by military service. The muscle in my left eye has been damaged due to my Army service. So, just to clarify that, I'm not trying to, boast anything about where my background is or anything like that. No, but yes, I was looking at the camera. Yes, I did see that. Yes, I do have a lazy eye. No, I don't give a fuck. So,
and to clarify, I will say, your feedback, the whole thing was funny. We laughed.
It was great.
It was fucking funny.
We are not offended.
No, it was fucking
fantastic.
funny. It was funny. I was about to piss my pants.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
I damn near pissed myself too.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I guess I'm your side bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she is my bottom bitch. Do you know what I am saying? No. She's we're married. We married almost 10 years.
Oh my god.
So, but we do ride and die. We're in it for thick and thin. Amanda has supported me 100% in the idea of this podcast, so much so that she agreed to join me on it and assist me with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and there may be 1 or 2 episodes in the future that she's going to do it by herself and I'm going to do it by myself because of
that
scheduling
sounds
or whatever.
scary.
But you can do it, honey. I have faith in you.
I don't know. It might get crazy.
I mean, he called you the star of the show because apparently I'm boring and I can't look at the camera. And according to him, I am a mildly retarded serial killer.
That is so fucking funny.
Thank you for that. Don't really think I'm mildly retarded. Serial killer. I mean,
I get what he was saying though. I think maybe your seriousness and
well, we were talking about a serious topic. We're talking about the fact that the current government within the state of Virginia is trying to infringe on the Second Amendment rights, and that was the point of that episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, you should go back and look at it. Maybe it was a little too serious. Maybe it was a little too formal. I should loosen up, and I'm knocking off the dust and everything, and trying to get comfortable in my new venture and all that stuff, which I greatly appreciate. I love the feedback, and I love the fact that you pointed that out to me. I need to loosen the fuck up and show my true colors. So I appreciate that. So yeah, well, we're narrowing down this list pretty quick.
Okay. Oh, you're.
Yeah, I already hit the school shooting misunderstanding.
What about mildly? You got mildly retarded.
Yeah, I got mildly retarded, which is fine. That's not the worst thing I've been called before. Going to the topic, a third part of that episode's podcast was bullies. Yes, I was bullied. Yes, I was viciously bullied. Yes, it took me a long time to deal with that situation. Now I just take it with a grain of salt, and I really don't care what people say, which is probably why I didn't attack the fucker who tried to troll me on my podcast episode. You know, he posted something on our Facebook account. That's Nice Who Cares at Facebook, and I didn't troll him because it wasn't worth it. I'm not going to attack somebody and say something mean because they called me ugly or my wife ugly or whoever. I mean, that's just not who I am, because it's not worth my time. Okay, I get that a lot of your content, you troll people, you say what you think, it's not always very nice. Cool, it's entertaining, it's funny, but that's kind of how you are. Now, if somebody takes me to that place and I have to, trust and believe, my friend, I can't do that. Okay.
You better get some popcorn.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me shove this in my mouth while she probably wants to say something.
Well, I was gonna say that. Wait a minute. Sorry, this is my second alcoholic beverage. What were we saying a second ago?
The whole thing that why we didn't say anything.
Oh yeah. Well, it honestly it all depends on A, my mood, B, my mood, and C, my mood. Because sometimes I could really just give a fuck, or I can just fucking beat a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. But
I mean, I can talk shit.
I don't really beat a bitch because I'm in healthcare, so I don't want that on my records because I can't obviously work.
Right.
But
and,
I do have the nickname Bam Bam for a fucking reason.
I mean, I work my regular job, the one that actually pays the bills until this ticks off. God willing. I work for the government, so it's not like I can, be about that life anymore or anything like that. So just so you know, I mean, there's reasons. Speaking of, that is a tattoo. Yes, I have them.
Yeah.
No, it is not a fucking butterfly, dick. It's a dagger with my home state outline on it, and this actually represents something meaningful to me. It's a family emblem. It's not a butterfly. No, I don't have a tramp stamp. I honestly think...
And I don't either.
Yeah, maybe you just want me to turn around so you can check my ass out. I don't know.
Oh my god, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Ask my wife. It is kind of nice. So yeah, I did that. Picking my nose. I probably did. I don't know.
You probably did.
I don't know. I have a CPAP machine. My nose dries out. Maybe I was digging for gold. I don't know. Did you see me eat it? I mean, I don't think so.
You don't eat
if you did, I'm pretty sure you would have called that out. So yeah, there's that too.
Did you scratch your ass?
I scratched my back. I don't know why. I was kind of just itchy that night. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Maybe you didn't take a bath.
Maybe the dogs were getting on my nerves, or it was just an older shirt. I don't know. So,
what's the next one?
He wasn't sure if we were being a satire because it was so bad that it was good and he couldn't turn it off. He couldn't stop watching, which is what we want. We want you to keep watching. We want you to rack up those watch minutes. We want you to share our content. Not just you, Joe Madness, but everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how we grow as a podcast, and that's how we grow an audience. And
pay our bills.
We would love to do the same for you. And not just you, Mr. Joe Madness, anybody who's watching this or whatever. We would love for any of the up-and-coming podcasts to drop us their link and ask us what they think. We would love to show their support, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we are. That we would love to do that, you know what I mean? We'll give our feedback and, you know, we're newbies and all that other stuff. Yes, fine. But we know what good podcasts sound like. We've listened to podcasts before. Right? We know what we like, what we don't like. We can do whatever. And we have no problem dropping a subscription to you guys. We have no problem sharing your links on our social media platforms to say, hey, give this a listen. We don't consider anyone competition. You know what I mean? Because most podcast customers, they listen to multiple podcasts. I seriously doubt that they listen to one or two and that's it.
Not sure.
Unless there's some weird freaks or some shit. I don't know. So no, it wasn't necessarily a satire, but maybe we're still getting used to doing this kind of thing. We're trying to find our voice. We're trying to get the feel of how things work. We're new to this.
Yeah.
So it wasn't intended to seem like a satire, but we glad you at least somewhat enjoyed it. It's something because I've seen some of your other episodes, and within 5 seconds you've turned things off because they were so bad.
So we appreciate you watching for as long as you did. It was 35, 40 minutes.
You listened to like 40 minutes of the. It was a 50-minute episode, and you listened to almost 40 minutes of it. So we greatly appreciate
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers. There you go. So there's that.
Yummy.
You can't stop watching. You know, I can't stop watching some of your content either, and your fellow other fans. You know, there's some really great content on Promote Your Podcast. It's a great group, and I thank God that they let me be a part of the community, and we're looking forward to building up our content, taking the advice that we're getting from everyone out there, and growing our brand and our voice and becoming proficient in this. Because this isn't just some fly-by-night idea that we had to come up. I've actually thought about doing something similar to this for a very long time. I just never had the means to do it, or the time to do it, or really, to be honest with you, the courage to do it. Because there's so many things going on.
Do I give you the courage?
A little bit. Yeah, you know, you should. I was going to say something about my...
Just keep eating.
Yep. Apparently, I was moving my hands, dabbing, and doing the Thriller dance.
T-Rex, right?
T-Rex. No, T-Rex. I'm like, T-Rex. It's a confined space, man.
I know. Oh my God, this dining room is so tiny.
I wasn't gonna fling my arms and crack my wife in the jaw.
That would suck, because I would be mad.
I didn't know I could do the Thriller dance, though. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You got moves, man.
Yeah, apparently so. Not just in the bedroom. So, he did ask a question, though.
Huh.
Why you rolling with this guy? Apparently, you are my ride or die bitch.
Well, thank you for that lovely comment. I'm a ride or die bitch. But, why am I rolling with you? Well, let me see. We've been married, how long?
10 years.
10 years.
About 10 years, yeah.
About 10 years. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, has it been 9 or 10?
April will be 10.
Okay, my bad. So April will be 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because
we've been dating. We've been together 11 years.
Obviously, I love you and I care for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's just, I mean,
yeah.
I've been here this long. Might as well wait out until you get your retirement.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, state law pretty much requires you to have my shit anyway, so.
That's true. But no, why not? I mean, and yeah, you were, you know, maybe not doing so hot, but yay, we're new, and I'm going to stick by you because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. And we're supporting each other.
Because I'm traditional, which I would like to get to that religion.
My man, she ain't no Mormon.
Maybe he didn't hear. I think he was skimming through some of the stuff. I think that when he said about the computer in the living room, my point was if you're going to have your children on social media, have the computer in the living room so the mom, the dad can see what the fuck's going on, because you know, when the door's closed, you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard all of it, but no, I am not Mormon by any means, nor am I, what's it, Amish? No.
He told you Amish.
No, not Amish. No, honey. I'm not Amish. That was so fucking funny.
I was listening to the your response in the car, and I damn near crashed. I mean, that was fucking hilarious. Okay.
You want to tell them what I am?
We're Catholic.
Well, I am traditional Roman Catholic.
Yeah, we're Catholic.
To be exact. Okay. I am raised completely old school, Latin Mass.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're Catholic.
You know.
But, you know, you grew up in a house to where it was traditional and you listened to your parents and you didn't have electronics.
Well, they thought I listened to them. I was really not.
Yeah, but you didn't have a lot of electronics in your room.
No, I don't have any.
Yeah, so it's the way it worked. Me, I grew up in a house we couldn't afford a computer, so whatever. So it didn't matter any damn way. So yeah, no, she's not Mormon. She just, that was the way her house was. They had one computer. It was in the living room. The kids.
So my dad could keep a watch.
Yeah, I keep a watch. And honestly, that's how things are in a lot of houses. The parents monitor the kids.
Well, not a lot. Sometimes it's in their rooms.
Which is stupid.
I think
that's
very unsafe.
No, when our kids get to the age where they can actually have a computer, they are.
It's going to be in the living room or kitchen.
Several years away. It is. They're not going to have it in their bedrooms because that's when all the weird shit goes on.
Yeah, and then they'll be doing nudies.
No, I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about them accessing content.
Porn?
Or content that they shouldn't be, like serial killer shit. And I'm not a serial killer, by the way. Just saying. Just other content that young kids should not have access to. Or chat rooms when they're trying to do research, and then grown adults who are fucking creepy and trying to bait children. I don't want them to be involved in that stuff. Plus, I'm paying the fucking bill, right? I say where the computer goes. If I say it's in the dining room, it's in the dining room. Whatever. If it's in my room and they have to do computer stuff there and the door's open, that's what's going to happen. I mean, I care. I love my kids. I want to make sure that they're taken care of. That's my fucking job as their dad.
Oh, they can't see my shirt. It's good vibes.
Oh, yes. Very good vibes. You showing off your tits to the
No, it says good vibes. It's right here.
Like they're really reading something. I mean, it's
of course they're reading it. It says good vibes on it.
Yeah, I know, but it's curved around your massive tits, honey. I mean, shit.
Oh, well, I can't help that. I was just blessed.
So was I. Anyway, so talk shit back. You know, if somebody gives me a reason to talk shit back, I will. The fucker with a snake didn't. All right.
He was just petty. I think he was just.
And I honestly looked at his account. It really appeared to be a troll account intentionally set up to make stupid comments like that in hopes to get someone riled up.
So it wasn't even real?
No, I don't think it was a real account. No, I think
it was. He's living in his mom's basement.
I think it was just some weird dude with low self-esteem who thinks
he's
affects
special.
people.
Is he a snowflake?
Oh yeah, he's one of those special little snowflakes that. It makes him feel better trying to cut other people down. Well, the problem is, Mr. Red, you didn't fucking affect me. I actually thought it was funny. So much so, I read it to my coworkers. They thought it wasn't very nice, but then I read my comments and they busted out laughing. So they're laughing at you. They're not laughing at me.
But you know what's funny? Negative or positive, I'm still getting attention.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
You know what? All comments, positive or negative, it actually increases the algorithm for YouTube, my understanding. So, cool beans, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, Rap.
So,
with the snake.
You know, we're going to post this on the podcast group.
This is almost out.
We're going to post it on YouTube. We're going to definitely tag Mr. Joe Madness.
Yes, and thank you.
And thank you very much for your feedback. Thank you for your input. Thank you for actually taking the time to listen to my podcast, our podcast. Because
excuse me, hold up. You just got me a little pissed off.
What I do now?
You said my podcast.
I said, then I corrected myself.
Hold up.
I corrected myself.
That just made me really upset.
Why?
Because you said your podcast. This ain't your podcast. It's our podcast.
I did say our.
Yeah, you changed it.
Yeah, I did.
It ain't game over either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, game over. Yeah. She actually bought this for me at, what was it? Nag's Head?
Yeah, and I actually got one that's pink.
It's pink. I was gonna, I was gonna wear the pink one just to fuck with people, but she said no, wear green. She gets the pink. Anyway, my bad, baby. Listening to our podcast, okay? You didn't have to do that. We appreciate it. I know you get dozens upon dozens of requests for you to listen to the podcast, and so you can put us on blast. Cool. That's fine. We thank you. So that's pretty much it. We wanted to give a direct shout out to an individual who...
Why, Joe, what's his name again? I'm sorry.
So Joe Madness.
Joe Madness, but what's his actual name? I'm sorry.
Joe Espinoza.
Joe Espinoza.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Joe Espinoza.
Joe
and
Espinoza.
actually, I also want to give out a quick
Cool.
shout out to... There is... What the fuck is that paper? Man, I'm all kinds of fucking disorganized tonight. Oh, here we go.
I don't know if I'm already feeling buzzed.
There's two other podcasts that I like to give a shout out to. Drinks with Brandon and McCorvey and Citron Show.
I didn't even know about that.
They gave us some love earlier as well, so I want to shout them out.
Thank you. You have to show me that.
Yeah, they gave us some love on Facebook through the
maybe I
Promote
did
Your
see that.
Podcast.
Was that the one I just showed you a minute ago?
No, that was a subscribe on YouTube. But these two podcasts showed us some love on the Promote Your Podcast group. So thank you very much for you guys. Check their show out. They're cool. And that's it. So I'm hoping that you see the real people behind the mic. This is who we really are. Maybe I needed to dial back the formality and open myself up a little bit to my audience.
You were being a little bit you weren't being formal. Very formal. Now, there's nothing wrong with being formal, but you're being a little too formal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I need to talk more. Sometimes I'm just so tired. Or I'm just like...
Maybe.
Whatever.
I guess. I'll do that. We'll work on it. So, if you have any other suggestions, we're more than happy to listen to them and take them into consideration. You said you really didn't have any suggestions when you're watching the show. I really do hope that you go back and watch the other two episodes because... So, you have I think you would have a better understanding of what our show is about. Mm-hmm. I did say a lot. I was very tired that night. I was not in my right mentality. Maybe I wasn't as prepared as I should have been for that show.
Well, that's why you just take one.
Yeah, I need to relax more and do my thing. So, I guess that's it for this evening for us. We will be coming at you with a new episode very soon, likely discussing the recent Democratic debate and some other opinions.
Oh, that'd be fun. With Mr. Bernie.
Bernie.
He's
There's
Bernie.
no such thing as billionaires. They're terrible people. Except for me, I'm crazy rich.
Is that Bernie?
It's supposed to be. I'm terrible.
Oh, and Michael Bloomberg, who's basically the Democrat version of Donald
He's
Trump.
not even a fucking Democrat. He's
a
Republican.
I know. He's just trying to win the ticket. I'm sure he's getting endorsed by someone in the Hillary Clinton and all those people. He's getting something. There's something.
Something happened. He had a little pillow fight with Donald Trump. He lost, so he decided to buy his way into the presidential process.
Feathers in those pillow fights?
I don't know. Hopefully it's rocks. He's trying to buy his way in. It doesn't really matter. The next episode is probably going to be about who is the only candidate on the Democratic side that has any chance to beat Donald Trump, and not a single one of them was on the fucking stage the other night.
Well, hold up. Did you hear that Michael Bloomberg might have Hillary Clinton as his vice president? Which I find that so interesting.
If that's the case, he just committed suicide. No, if that's the case, I'm sorry, but his suicide is definitely in the works. That's just how it is.
Well, they basically said that she won, but by something, and remember they were saying, I can't think of the term.
She
lost.
The term. It's the Electoral College.
Yeah, but they said that she won something.
She won the popular vote. No, she didn't.
She's popular because she believes in all kinds of
she didn't.
Shit.
No, she may have won the by popular vote, but that's not how our electoral process works. She fucking lost. Mm-hmm. Okay? And the reason she lost is because she's a horrible person. She's a horrible politician.
She's a very horrible person.
Anyway, but
we'll get that on our podcast.
That is a topic for another episode. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Joe Madness, for your feedback and your critique. You know, you showed us the love in your own special way, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know what I found him very interesting? He said that he likes when people call him ugly. He called himself a gremlin.
It's just his personality.
I know, it's his personality. I wouldn't call you a gremlin, but you do kind of look like a like the Backstreet Boy that had the drinking problem.
The Hispanic one?
No, the one that what's his name? The one with the tattoos. The one that like had to leave the group and go to rehab.
The Hispanic one with the black hair?
No, he didn't have black hair.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He didn't have the tall one with the weird mustache. It was the guy who was with the hat.
I don't know.
Whoever. I was an instinct guy.
He did look like maybe.
Like
if
he trimmed his beard a little bit, he would look like that dude. You know, whatever. Anyway, okay.
Oh, hang on. I will say, watch it for your roommate. She watches those weird like murder things. And I'm just gonna say, hold up, because bitches like that who watch that are like some freaky bitches. Watch out for. I would lock your door. Keep your door locked. I'm just saying.
She's only trying to warn you. About
I might see you on the news or something.
No.
I'm being for real. If that was my roommate back in the day, I probably would leave. I'd be scared.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Like he said, he had a girlfriend, so I'm pretty sure that she protects him at night, like or whatever.
She
like
protects him at night.
I don't know how that situation.
Anyway,
works.
wow. I just wanted to say that.
Anyway, well. You know, we hope this message finds you well. Thank you very much. And these are all sincere thank yous and all this. We're not trying to be, you know, condescending or patronizing or anything. We really appreciate the feedback, and we would appreciate anyone else who checked out his review, which can be found. I shared it on That's Nice Who Cares on Facebook. I also found it on Twitter, TNWC Podcast. So find us, look us up, drop us a line. We'll be more than happy to share the love, and we hope you have a good one. So until then, it's Chris and Amanda.
Well, can I say my name?
My name's Chris.
Amanda.
Peace.